Let's face it, Far Cry 3 is already a pretty chaotic game, but the Reborn mod makes it even more brutal. Enemy and animal spawn rates are tripled, they'll hunt you down if they hear you shoot, and everything does a lot more damage overall. But you all seem to want to watch me suffer. So, as promised, today I'll be playing through the entire game this way, but I'll be doing a couple things to make it even worse. Rule number 1, unless the game forces me to, I can't stealth. Usually, this isn't an issue for me, but with this mod installed, this means I'll pretty much be constantly in combat since enemies from around the continent will be summoned to kill me every time I shoot. And rule number 2, I must use a different weapon for each main mission. I think it's pretty easy to find yourself using only one type of weapon in this game, so this rule will force me to explore and use 26 different weapons throughout the rest of the game. If I run out of ammo with these weapons, I'll only be allowed to use my knife to take out any enemies. In the last video, we left off on the prison break quest, which means we first need to get the 1911 pistol. Oh my god, did you see that thing explode in the distance? What was that? Oh my god, I hope they're okay. A challenge like this is going to require us to go and buy things from the shop pretty frequently, actually. So we might have to go and try to find some type of way to get money. Something that I've already come across, an issue that I've already found. I forgot to change the names of the guns. So basically, all the way up until we get to the destination and like finish the quest, we have to use this pistol. Get in the buggy. We hate the buggy around here, but I'll take the buggy. Whee! I hurt myself. Well, so much for the buggy, I guess. Hold on, I broke my thumb. Dr. Alec Earnhardt. I'm a little busy. Alright, here we go. We should probably take a look at this location that we're in, because I'm probably going to shoot that. Actually, no, I'm not going to shoot that. Aha, disable the alarm. If you disable the alarm with E, it turns off all the alarms. But if I shoot the alarm, I'm going to have to shoot all of them, so. Ow! Ouch. Shot in the face. Good thing I have a bandage to put on my arm. Okay, we need to find some pistol ammo now. Alright, we're gonna go loot all the bodies that I created before we go into the rest of this cave, because I need to get as much money as I possibly can. Okay, maybe getting the money from these guys is not going to be worth it, because they only had like $9 each. Alright, aim is getting a little bit better. Don't make fun of my aim, please. Hey, that tiger makes me a little bit nervous. I don't know if I want to enter there. We saw how well it worked out for that other guy.
Where are you?
Oh, there he is. While Voss does his little dance here, let me explain how I chose which weapon to use for each mission. For the most part, everything is completely random, but a few missions in this game require specific weapons. So after randomizing everything, I went back, checked those missions, and swapped things around to make sure they fit perfectly. As an example, the prison break mission, along with the on-the-rails scripted shooting section that follows, requires you to use the 1911 pistol. So I made sure I had the 1911 for this quest. The game does try to get you to use this grenade launcher here as well, but if you don't use it, the game just kinda takes matters into its own hands.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Why did he explode? Oh, unlimited ammo. Nope, I died. You do still have to aim the gun, I think. I think this is the kind of thing that they definitely did not test out the master mode for. There we go. My god, finally. 17th time's a charm.
All in.
We just walked up and, like, bet someone else's chips. Those are not my chips.
Nice play.
I love the fact in this mission that we do all this to follow Bruce to this house right here, just for him to then go, you can come out now. Oh my god, he's giving me the flamethrower. Alright, the possibility of us absolutely dying here is pretty high, so... How did I light myself on fire? Yeah! There's one! How is this field still not down yet? Ah, there we go. I forgot we have rocks that we can throw at people. Watch this. Bam. Yep, I did get caught after all.
That's one down.
I do need to be careful with my ammo here, because I don't think there's another way to light the field on fire without it. Oh. We actually took out a couple enemies there. There we go. Oh god, that's a explosive that's right next to my face.
That's one down. That's it. I'm out of here.
Haha. Alright, and now we don't need to use this flamethrower ever again.
I gotta keep on working. See yourself out.
Alright, Bruce. So, the next weapon we need to get is the 44 Magnum for the mission A Man Named Hoyt. I actually think I'm going to buy a red dot sight for this, because this mission is going to be kind of terrible. Is there an extended mag for this thing? No. Wait, there is an extended barrel. We don't have $350 though. There we go. Now we can get it. Secure the area before Rongo is killed. Rongo! Hold on, Rongo, I'm coming. Oh, I forgot about the landmines. Hold on. Oh, I forgot about the landmines.
We have to get across the field.
Here's the mission part that I absolutely hated. That guy just exploded on his own landmine, by the way. Hold on, man. I'm trying my best. Nope, he died. He died in the time it took me to reload this weapon. Okay, I know I'm gonna be like I'm gonna look like a Call of Duty player reloading after every shot, but this gun kinda requires it, I think. Okay, okay. I am actually running out of ammo. Alright, please let this be a checkpoint. Okay, I think it's a checkpoint. Now that we're here, by the way, I learned this in the knives only playthrough. We can just kind of stand here and do this, and people will die. Haha! As long as we have some HP, we should be fine to at least take one shot. I don't think that was a headshot, but I will take it. Are you done? Oh my god. Okay, so that went way better than it did the first time we did this. Alright, so the question being, was it worth it to upgrade the weapon for this mission specifically? I would say probably yeah. That probably would have been much more difficult if I didn't up the, whatever it's called, the accuracy of this gun. Since we're about to start the Saving Oliver mission, that means the next gun on our list is the Z93 sniper rifle. This is an incredibly expensive gun, and we just got done breaking the bank on upgrading the Magnum, so I really need to come up with a way to get money to get these guns, because we have a lot left on the list to buy. Luckily for me, there's these things in the game called radio towers. Once you climb to the top of them and flip a switch, a new gun will magically manifest in your vault that you can keep forever. This would be the key to me not needing to grind for money for several weeks to do the next mission. But of course, things are never that easy. What do you mean out of bounds? Wait, are we not allowed to go over there yet? Oh no. Is this like the area that you go to after flying away with Bruce Willis? So yeah, I'm gonna need to grind the money anyway. As far as I'm aware, there's no easy way to get money in this game. Even with me looting every single one of my kills, that still earns me less than 3% of the money I need for the Z93. So I just got to work on unlocking every single radio tower, looting every kill, picking up every treasure item, and skinning every animal I find along the way. The best animal I found by far to skin for profit was the tiger, and thanks to the mod multiplying each animal spawn by 3, that made the grind just a little bit more bearable. After an hour of grinding, we finally got the money we needed to move on. There it is, 4508. Finally we have the money to get this gun. All of that just to get this thing. Ready? Here we go. I'm tempted to get the extended mag, but we're not gonna do it. Hold on a minute, give me 45 minutes to reload this thing and then get my ammo back. Whee! Alright, the bow turrets don't count. And that mission right there is what we needed the sniper rifle for, and now we'll never use it again. The Ace assault rifle is what's needed next. So it's an assault rifle. Of course. Come on, man.
3 hours later.
And we just got enough money for it. Are we gonna have enough money for the ammo now? That's the main question. Oh yeah, are we gonna have to go in like a fetch quest almost, where we have to go and find the tribal knife for this guy for like 40 days and 40 nights? Oh no, we have to do this mission. I don't want to do that actually. Here we go. It doesn't even look like we're getting closer. Yeah, see, look. Why? It's like, no, you must swim the rest of the distance. Well, at least we can swim quickly in this game. There we go. And the good thing about having this gun in particular in this location is I can just get my ammo back from every single guy I kill. Yeah, we don't even have to fight those guys, by the way. Why is it more effective to knife him than it is to shoot him?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, that is not what I want to see when I first wake up. Next up on the list is the BZ-19 SMG. And of course, it is $3,500. Whoa! Yeah, we have it. There we go. Ah.
All right, almost there, sir.
Oh my god, just kill him. Is that a picture of a phone on his phone screen? Is that what I just saw? Okay, so we just finished up with that mission. Oh no, we need to go get the flare gun. Let me go see if I can find the flare gun. Hopefully we don't have to be with this thing for too long. Boop. It didn't do anything to him. It set the area around him on fire, but it didn't set him on fire. What do you mean? Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, hold on, he hurt my thumb real bad. Oh, no, not this. Oh, we need this. Give me that. Okay, so this next part, it takes me a lot of tries to get past, or at least it used to. Why does it sound like this right now? Well, yeah. So I'm not sure what to do here. Maybe we just try and, like, run through as fast as I can. Because they find you no matter what you do here, I think. Well, it might have worked if I didn't take 15 decades to get out of that animation. No! Come on, man! I hit my head on the thing and fell backward. I think that is the play, though. Okay, before I do anything here, I will light that guy on fire. Now I make the sprint burst. Wait for my health to go back all the way. Did I get a checkpoint there? Did anybody pay attention? Okay, we did get a checkpoint. Nice. Why can't I do a takedown from here? He's just gonna sit right there. I'm gonna try just running past. Let's try just going past him. That actually worked. Are you serious? That's all it took this whole time. It didn't even see me, by the way. Like, they still don't know I'm up here. Molotovs are flare gun adjacent, just a different form. I can't shoot a Molotov out of my flare gun. Hold on, I'm going as fast as I can. absolutely terrifying. All right, unhappy reunion. Oh my god. So we have to get, for this mission, to bring the knife to Buck, I have to get the U-100 light machine gun. You guys have no idea the amount of, like, sheer shock that I had upon finding out that he actually had our friend. I thought he was just kidding. Yeah, there we go. Now that Keith is safe back with our friends, we're free to breeze by the next few weapons. We don't even get to use the Spaz 12 because the mission only has talking in it, the grenade launcher was surprisingly effective against these convoys, and the giant ink monster thing forces us to use the bow. But finally, we get to have our final showdown with Boss, and frankly, the guy never stood a chance. Nope, didn't even die a single time. With Voss out of the way now, I'm free to start throwing myself at what I consider to be the hardest mission in the whole game. It's called Fly South, and if we can manage to get past it, we'll have access to the whole southern part of the map that we couldn't get to before to get to the final radio towers. In case you forgot, it's incredibly important that we can do this so that I don't need to spend any more time grinding for weapons anymore. But it's definitely not going to come easy. There's about 40 enemies that spawn during this mission, so that's pretty rough on its own. But then the game decides to step it up a notch with some crashing and extreme lag. To be honest, this is just one of those missions that requires you to throw yourself at it repeatedly until you successfully finish it. We were stuck with the MS-16 assault rifle, and while it's definitely better than nothing, this gun desperately needed some attachments for it to be worthwhile. No matter what I tried, I just couldn't seem to finish. So luckily for you guys, I'll just save you the time and skip you right to the winning attempt. We're almost halfway there.
Halfway there!
Yep. There we go, we did it. All right. And now that we are in this next area, by the way, we unlock the next set of like radio towers, which means that we shouldn't have to worry about grinding out any weapons anymore. We should have every weapon in the game from here on. Woo! Yeah! Where's the nearest radio tower? We're going to it. Oh yeah, don't we actually play poker here? And then it doesn't make any sense whatsoever? Oh. I win. But anyway, this is Sam. His entire purpose in this game is to show up, get us to like him, stick it to the man in various ways, and then make us sad when he gets absolutely murdered. Starting off immediately with one of my least favorite missions in the game, Doppelganger, we take our recurve bow and go do a really boring stealth-only mission. But at least directly after that, we do a slightly less boring incognito mission where I'm at least able to take out the enemies. Then we move on to defusing the situation, and I must say, I think this is the perfect mission that I could have been assigned in LMG. There are a ton of really annoying enemies here, and I still find myself cowering in fear, waiting for them to come through the door so I can get the jump on them. But this gun definitely made the whole situation a lot more bearable. I only died here like 3 times by the end. The P416 assault rifle came in really handy during the next mission as well. The thing that always takes me the longest in this mission is remembering I can't just glide over this gap to save some time. I have to go the exact way the game wants me to so it can spawn all of the enemies on me. If I don't, the game simply will not allow you to progress. Like, come on, just let me do my movement tech. I was kind of looking forward to using the SVD, but of course, it was just another talking section. Instead, we got stuck with no doubt one of the worst guns we could have on this mission, the D50 Heavy Pistol. This is the mission where you usually kill the entire camp, plant a C4 and break your way inside the bunker, take out everyone inside, fight your way to the satellite, and then explode it too with another C4 while defending it from heavy enemies and a ton of gunmen. All of that with this 2% accuracy hand cannon that can't even kill in one hit. After many deaths, I quickly realized that I'm not going to be able to brute force my way past the guys guarding the bunker. There's simply too many high-level enemies. So I did as any person would do, and casually walk up behind them and planted the C4. As long as I made it into the bunker, I would trigger a checkpoint. So that's what I did. So that's what I did. Inside the bunker is where I really learned how bad this pistol is. It can't even one-hit kill when I'm 2 feet away from the enemies, and it's really easy to miss with this thing. Plus, there are a ton of flamethrower guys in here, so I mostly waited for them to come to me on the other sides of these doors. Once you get to the top, if you're not exploded by these guys, the game is nice enough to give you another checkpoint before you're forced to go outside and do the defend the C4 portion of the quest. I had a heck of a time with this on previous challenges, so let me show you how it went this time. Alright, so how is this going to work?
You're about to have 0 bars, Hoyt.
Alright, this is literally the only thing I can do. I just sit here for as long as I possibly can and defend this thing. Okay, just sit here. Come on. Get in, get in, get in! Oh my god, we actually did it on the first try. That has never happened before. And we can get rid of this freaking Desert Eagle. I actually cannot believe how bad the Desert Eagle is, at least with iron sights. The next mission, Black Gold, was a walk in the park in comparison to what I just went through. So long as you have some speed boosters, you don't even need to use your weapon, since you get a checkpoint every time that you successfully blow up an objective. Then it's finally time to start up the epilogue and take out Hoyt. If you're still watching up until this point of the video, please leave the comment, "Rest in peace, Sam," and let's see just how many of you there are. Sam really didn't deserve that though. Poor Sam. This final fight with Hoyt is so cool. I kinda messed up a QTE at the end, but we still got the job done. After that epic finale, I hop in the nearest Jeep and speed to Riley, break him out of prison, and get in the helicopter. Once we've landed and save our friends, we can finally say that we have officially beaten Far Cry 3's Insanity Plus difficulty on Master Mode. Far Cry 3 on Master difficulty is one thing, but Insanity Plus really did elevate the experience to the next level. It was so cool revisiting the game and having a brand new way to approach it, and I'm especially glad that I added the challenges that I did. I don't normally do all that much stealth anyway, but I'm definitely guilty of using the same weapon for the vast majority of the game. It was really cool getting to see what weapons were worth using and which came up short in the long run. And now I know what not to use during some missions. If you guys get the game running somewhat consistently with the mod, I highly recommend a playthrough on the new hardest difficulty. Special thanks to all my members and subs, I appreciate you all. If you enjoyed this video, try out this one, where I attempted one of Subnautica's hardest mods. In the meantime, take care everyone, I'll see you in the next one.